Hello, everybody. I am Eve, the empath, your spiritual transformational specialist, and I am here to affirm your intrinsic value as you journey through your past trauma. Welcome in, everybody, as we welcome in this beautiful Wednesday. Welcome what you will, welcome what you desire, welcome what you won't say you desire. It's okay. Come on in, join the crew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Raina. How you doing? How are you feeling this rising? Hello, Ali. Is it Akiva? Hello, Keisha K. Hello, Keisha K. Hello, Fred. Jay Baloo, welcome. Nikesh, welcome. Go ahead and drop your sign. Let us know where you're from. If this is your first time here, go ahead and drop your sign. Let us know where you're from. For the love of Bree, how are you, darling? Miss Sue, how are you, darling? So good to see you. Yvette Hicks. Hello, Yvette. How are you, darling? Welcome. Welcome. Aw, Yvette has a little sweet spirit. Oh, thank you. I've been in. Hey, Terry. Hi, Terry. She is terrific. Hello, Nina Love. How are you? Y'all, go ahead and drop your sign. Let me know where you're from. I am a fire sign from Texas. Texas, yes. Today, I want to share with you the importance of your words. Yes, it's been a while, Terry. I'm so glad. Are you back in Houston? Hello, the alien, Dorothy Grant. Welcome, Christy. I want to talk to you guys until the top of the hour, and then we're gonna get started on our readings. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Kirk Sims. If you are new here, go ahead and drop your sign. Let us know where you're from. Yes, it's a beautiful, beautiful day. Hello, Dorothy. Sandicius, welcome. Tina, welcome. I'm posting my vacation. Yeah, I love Florida. I love that drive. I took my girls a couple years ago, and we had an amazing time. Shady B, what's up? I see you sneaking in. Don't be sneaking out. Hello, Monique, welcome, darling. So good to see you. Skater Mom 2024, how are you feeling? Simon Peter, welcome. So glad to have you. You know, it's interesting because we don't always get, thank you for the love, darling. We don't always get a lot of men in these types of lives. So it's always interesting whenever I see a guy who comes in for a tarot. Hello, Janine. Hello, Blue. Hello, Lulu. How are you? Lulu, if you go to my videos, there's one that I have posted. Let me see if I can find the card that I was talking about the other day. I'm pretty sure I will. I hope I get a chance to share it with Claudia. Libra from Illinois. Hello, Lisa. Come on in, darling. Come on in. How are you feeling, Janine? I had to tag you in a video because someone wanted to know who you were because I was talking about it in one of the videos, how I like to watch your content. And then I like to tease you as well. Hello, Essentially Yours. Essentially yours. I'm so jealous because I keep seeing these people doing these unboxing videos, and I'm ready for me some good stuff. I'm ready. I was waiting on my pricing. That's the only thing that I was waiting on. So I'm ready for my stuff, mama. I'm ready for my stuff. Y'all, we got a nice herb lady in here. If you don't follow Essentially Yours, please do. I think it's gonna be in this one. So we were talking about time the other day when I was on Claudia's. Here it is. See, this is what I was talking about. You see how it's the stairs, but it's also like the calendar because it's indicative of time and it spirals up. So that's what I was talking about. is a very intentional card, and it talks about higher ideas, and it's also a card of time. And you'll see this in Disney movies, especially in Disney movies. It'll go really fast where it like collapses, and it's like collapsing time. Like if you are not paying attention with the movies, or if you're looking at it from an overstimulated adult mind, you will miss so many things. But there's so much information, and there's so much knowledge that's right in plain view, like literally right in front of your nose. I remember, and this is a huge stereotype, but when I was a young girl, I used to hear this saying, if you want to hide something from a black person, put it in a book. Like that was a huge stereotype, right? And what I've come to realize in this life, which is what I was coming to when I was talking about be conscious of your words, what I've come to realize is that you can buy into anything. You can subscribe to anything, right? Think about that. If someone says, if you want to hide something, put it in a book, that's indicative of the fact that maybe we don't read, right? That would be the assumption. And so a person who feels slighted by that will then start reading, right? They'll be like, well, you ain't going to exclude me. It's all intention. It's all intention. Because just because I read a book doesn't mean that I'm reading the right books, or that I'm reading things that's going to elevate my soul, right? Just because I watch certain shows on TV, just because I watch certain readers, just because I have certain gifts, doesn't mean that it's for the best and highest good. And so that's why you have to be, your words are so important. What you say, what you listen to, and I'm going to be real with you. The majority of the things that come out of our mouth are just reiterations of somebody else's dream, somebody else's big picture, somebody else's thoughts, trying to tell you how to live your life. What if, and this is a big what if you could completely detach yourself, right? I'm looking for something that I can show. All right, I got a stick. Y'all see my stick? This is some burnt up sage. And you see I have some leaves here, right? I got some branches here, right? And I don't want to be influenced by this branch, and I don't want to be influenced by this branch. So what do? I detach it, and it falls away. And now it's not holding on to me. It's not weighing me. It's not part of me. That's how we have to be with all of these outside ideas, and then slowly introduce back to us what resonates with us, that resides in our heart. And then you got to check your heart, because sometimes your heart gonna lie to you, because your heart has been programmed to run a certain operating system. And if you are not clear about what's in your heart, you have to give that a jolt as well. You know, you got to shock it, put the little things on it and shock it and give it something new. So taking the time to visit, what are my predominating thoughts? What are the things that I'm saying? And you can tell what come out your mouth. Well, I can't go on this trip because I don't have it this time. That's a predominating thought of scarcity. Why do you subscribe to that? Well, I grew up, and when I was a little girl, my mom didn't always have the money. Or when I was a little girl, we had to put things in layaway, right? So when we would put things in layaway, sometimes the things didn't come out of layaway. I picked some really cute clothes and some nice things, but sometimes mama couldn't go back and get those things out of layaway. So instead, we would go to the Goodwill or somewhere else and pick up a couple things and pretend they were new. I remember when I was a little girl, and I'm going to get started. When I was a little girl, Guess jeans were in. Guess jeans. And I grew up in an affluent neighborhood. Everybody around me appeared to have wealth. Hey, Gwyneth. Hey, Peace. Everyone appeared that way. Hello, Miss Erica. It wasn't the case. Everybody didn't have wealth, but I was in an area where money wasn't a concern for the majority of the people in my neighborhood. The kids didn't worry about having new school clothes, having the latest things, being cheerleaders, being in the band. Their parents had it because they were actively doing those things. Now, because I wanted to fit in, when we would go to the Goodwill, I would buy the Guess jeans that were there, and I would cut off the Guess triangle and put them on an updated pair of jeans so that I could be cool, so I could have the illusion of money and style like them. You know what I'm saying? Like I hid behind an illusion. I get excited when Spirit be ministering to me the way I be giving these words. Like it's real, because that wasn't the real thing, but I imitated that thing so that it would allude to the fact that I had the same things that they did, even though I didn't. Sometimes that shows up in our lives because we have a mindset that tells us in order for us to appear wealthy, we need to have XYZ, instead of believing that we can have wealth or attracting wealth, or we can have love and being loved to ourselves by giving wealth to ourselves, by taking care of my health. Health is wealth. By taking care of my mind, things like that. So we gonna get started. Who we doing first, y'all? How y'all feeling? Krista! Who we doing first? Okay, air signs. Miss Laura. Hello, Zaria. Tanae, did I speak to you? How are you doing, darling? Loving me more. How are you? I'm loving me most. That's good, and it feels good. I'm doing well. I'm doing amazing. I must say that I am doing amazing. I am seeing in my current day, in my current reality, things. I am seeing in my current reality manifestation, and I'm conscious about the word manifestations, but really that's what it is. I am seeing my life show up the way I spoke it a year ago, and I'm excited about it. I'm excited about detaching from old thought processes. I'm excited about moving away from judgments, self-judgments, critical judgments of others. I am open to seeing love in everything and every person. I'm not taking things personal. By the way, we are starting our classes again, April, the first week of April. So next week, guys, you got to have your books and you got to be a subscriber, okay? Air signs, air signs, air signs. What are we going to look at today, Spirit, for our air signs? What is it that we need to know most for our air signs? What is it that will benefit our air signs most? Looking at what will benefit our air signs most. Sun, moon, rising. Hello, Rachel. Back to the 4 agreements and the mastery of love. We're doing them both at the same time every other Thursday. So starting next week, Thursday, and then the following, like twice a month. By Zoom. By Zoom. How y'all doing? Y'all didn't go yet?
Yeah.
Y'all going back?
Because I seen it.
It's gonna be at we're gonna start at 7:30 Central Standard Time. Mimi, no, you haven't missed anything as of yet. I didn't see Holly in here. Is Holly in here? We got the 4 of Pentacles coming out in the reverse for my air signs. Letting go of lack and limitations. Lack and limitation. Letting go of the need to try to control everything. You better been in here. Missing my lives. Yes, currently on air signs. Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Yeah, I'm definitely there's some choices that you're making that's definitely impacting the way you see money. You could be It could be that you're overspending. You could be spending money, or you're worried about your purchases. You may have something that you want to buy or purchase in the future, and you're kind of worried if it's going to be too much, or how it's going to impact your level of comfort with the Emperor in reverse. This is talking about things that you have control over. So your home, your business, your anything resources or home related. This could also be work related, things, creature comforts. So you may feel like money could be feeling a little tight, or you may be feeling like you're overworked or working too hard here. I see that there's a choice that you need to make here, and that choice could impact home life, right? I also feel like in the card, and what I'm hearing is this really like a mindset, guys. So if you're worried about money, is it that you have a scarcity mindset? Are you holding on to the fact that you feel like you don't have enough? Because this person is clutching tight to their bag, right? You know how we talk about being all in your bag. Sometimes we hold on tight to it because we're fixated on it running out. And so it could be a fear of running out of resources, trying to protect your resources, or feeling like you need to protect your resources. But I do see with the Emperor in reverse, you're giving a lot of your power away. This is something that shows up for me when the Emperor comes in reverse. Hello, Julie Nicole, air signs. Thank you, Spirit. We have great achievement in the reverse coming in for you guys. So with that being said, it could be a delay, and that's really what it feels like, maybe at work or something, a project, something that you're holding dear. And a lot of it could be because you're giving too much control to someone else. You're putting too much responsibility. Maybe you feel like the little task are beneath you, or you don't want to do the little work. I definitely understand, because I get frustrated with tasks, especially, and this is gonna be sad but true. When it comes to my business, sometimes I don't want to do the small task. And so I'll try to pay somebody to do it. Or better yet, I'll just be like, Elle, can you do this for me? Or, trying to push away the lifting, the things that I'm not wanting to invest my time in. And the thing about it is, if you're not willing to do the investment, if you're not willing to put in the work, then how can you see the positive fruition of that thing come to fruition in that manner, right? You have to be willing to do the work. Hello, Sheridan. So good to see you. In order for you to have that great achievement, you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to put in, like, if it's something that you truly desire, and that could be very much what you're needing to decide. Which choice am I going to make? Am I going to continue on this path that I'm on, or am I going to do something different? Am I going to change the way I look at this thing, or am I going to do something different? You know what I'm saying? Like, you have a choice here, and it impacts your ability to achieve your goals. If I continue on this path, trying to avoid, I don't want to say a pitfall, but that's what it feels like, or holding on to control, or needing to control something, or if I am so busy focused on just the money aspect of it, I may miss out on the other pieces. And this is so true if you're in relationship or with business. Sometimes we focus on only one aspect of a thing, especially things when it comes to home, when it comes to a family, when it comes to resources. Sometimes we focus on one thing that we forget there's a bigger picture. And so, are you looking at the bigger picture? This is a card of events. So there could be something that you might feel a little disappointed about, in terms of maybe you felt like you were going to be the person to receive an award, and that didn't come because maybe you weren't doing the work. This card indicates a difficulty in a career or a personal pursuit that may be a delay in getting what you want, or the result you may seek is unavailable at this time. Either way, you are frustrated about how much effort you are putting into a project that seems to be going nowhere. It's time to step back and take a break. Take a fresh look at the outcome that you desire and process what you're taking to get there. The Chariot is also about the decisions that we make and how we get where we need to go, right? It's a forward movement. It's a card of forward movement. It's a card of decision. If I this, then that, right? Thinking about all aspects of my life from a cause and effect type of environment. If this cause affects this result and this result, then am I going to do something different to yield a different result? And maybe that's all it is that you're feeling at this time. It's like, hey, I have all of this energy that I'm investing, and I'm trying my best to hold on tight to the bag. I'm trying to hold on to control, but I might not be putting in the effort in the direction that I need to. I may be skipping some of the small steps, and maybe the small steps are in the foundation. And because the small steps are in the foundation, my foundation isn't solid. I don't have the integrity in this situation that I need to. And this could be with work, this could be with home, this could be how you manage your children, but it's all about the decision and the choices that you make. And it could also be with your projects. It says, take a step back, reevaluate the path that you're on. It may be necessary to make new plans or new techniques. Now, I had this book that I was using when I did my tarot, and this one book, it had all of these beautiful questions that I used to really enjoy because I felt like it brought in an extra layer to the readings, right? Because it gives you something to think about. These questions you can ponder all day and write down the information that shows up for you, because it's going to be specific for each individual listener. Well, I went to Dallas and left my book in the car in Dallas. So I haven't had my book. And I remember when I first came back and I realized that I didn't have my book, I was frustrated. I was angry. But what Spirit was showing me was I was relying so heavily on that book to deliver a message. And my reason behind it was from a pure intention, but it still didn't take away from the fact that I was still having too much reliance on this one way when there's many other ways to get things done. I can use my intuition. I can use the cards as they come. I can use the imagery and the colors. There's so many ways for us to be able to pull the information that's coming, that's being channeled, right? All of that is real. You don't have to be stuck to one path. And that's what Spirit is saying. Like, do I need to redirect? Is it time for me to change direction? Am I stuck on the way that I'm doing these things? Am I holding on so tight because maybe this is my baby and I don't want to lose it? Maybe Spirit is saying, inviting some help in, asking for some help, but you're like, nah, this is mine. I don't want nobody else to come in here. Or perhaps I'm taking shortcuts because I feel like this shortcut is better than actually putting in the effort that will yield me the result, which is the achievement. And as a result, you're not seeing what you want. You're not seeing that desire come to fruition the way you desired it to. So take a step back, reevaluate your situation, look at things from all angles, look at what you're investing and how you're investing your time, air signs. And this again is in regards to your finances, your home life. These are your commitments. These are how you spend your money. These are your projects, right? These are your projects because you're asking for success. Your goal is success minded. But take a step back and look and see if I'm missing something critical, because it may be time to make a different choice. So that's what we got for today for y'all. I feel like it's a good message. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all thought. Hello, Becky with the good her. With the good her. How you doing? What we doing next, y'all? What we doing next? Ooh. Fires, let's go. Air and fire first. Okay, I see you. Air signs, fire signs, let's go. Yes. For my fire signs, what is it that they need to hear most on this Wednesday? Wednesday is ruled by Mercury. Communication is important for you. Also keeping in mind your thoughts and the technology that you use, guys. Fire sign Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Check your placements. Remember, these are general readings and they may not apply to everybody. If the message doesn't resonate, do not take it. Okay, we do not want you to vibrate in places that you don't belong. These messages are not to take place of medical, financial, or legal advice. It is important, it is imperative that you make decisions that are for your best and highest good. Hello, Sarah J. How are you? Sabir, hello. I say that because we have to take responsibility for the things that we do and how we say what we say. You know, if you say I'm sick, the sickness is going to exist in this realm for you. If you say that I am healthy, it doesn't matter. I can hear somebody saying, like, what if I have symptoms? I have symptoms. Last week I had symptoms. Today I had symptoms. I had all kind of symptoms. You can still hear the stuffiness, but you will not hear me say I am sick. I am not. I am healing. I am healing because I understand the power of my word. Hello, Infinite Goddess. Welcome. Hello, Miss Claudia. Mind over body. Integrating the two. Letting them work together. Coming to a place where we can work together, where we could be on one accord, where we connect to the highest version of ourselves and understanding the power of our tongue. And if there's a thought that comes in, can I give myself a new thought? I have that ability. I have the ability to change my thought, just like I can change my mind. Fire signs, let's go. Sun, Moon, Rising. Say it in the chat. I am healing. Right. My allergies have the first day that my throat tried to close, I was like, the hell you will. I am healing. Exactly. And I say it consciously. I am healing. Because I have two choices. I can agree with the lack or I can agree with the abundance. And I'm going to agree with the abundance, right? Thank you for giving me clear messages for my fire sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, for their best and highest good. Thank you. We had a Two of Pentacles in the upright. Yes, I'm loving this balance. I'm loving the balance of resources, this equal give and take. Thank you, Spirit. I see that I'm loving this energy, guys. Yes, I'm seeing that you guys are finally coming back into balance. What I felt like, thank you, Page of Wands, you're taking action. That was what was, that was the delay. And I felt like there was delay here. I felt like there was some delay here, but I'm seeing that you guys are moving in the right direction. I feel like you guys have been kind of in this, quagmire of energy, stuck energy, and not really knowing what to do. And I'm seeing that you're finally starting to gain your balance. If you haven't seen that show up yet, keep in mind that it will show up for you. It's up to you to decide if you're ready for it to show up. Something that you have been desiring and wishing for is definitely on the forefront, but it does require you to take action. And that might be something that you've been holding back on. Like for instance, you may have been desiring a new pay raise, or you could have been desiring a new job. It does require you to put in some applications. Job just not gonna knock on your door. It does require you to have a more innocent mind, coming from a place of innocence, not from all the things that happened in your past, but from a present place of consciousness where you're saying, I'm starting from a new spot. I'm starting from a new energy. I am choosing a new perspective, right? Whenever the Page of Wands shows up in your life, she's reminding you it's time for you to take action, but doing it from a beginner's perspective. Hello, Nika. Congratulations on your 1K followers. Y'all, if you don't follow Nika, she does mediumship live now on TikTok. So go and catch you one of them mediumship readings, y'all. Go get one. Now, we have Pisces energy present in your reading. Pisces, Cancer energy in your reading. With the Moon card, I'm seeing that there could be some things that are still not quite revealed to you, but it is a good time for you to really kind of check and test your intuition. The Moon card is all about intuition. It's all about understanding your cycles and recognizing the cycles that you are in. And I see that this is a season. Thank you, Spirit. This is a season of extra. I'm hearing excess. EX. EXCESS, excess, not access, excess. This is fire. This is a season of excess, and it does require you to be determined and committed. It does require you to tap into your higher selves, your higher consciousness, speaking to your higher consciousness. This is a time for you to be getting new downloads. Looking at star energy, Aquarius energy is present. This is moving forward movement, forward thinking, right? You might be experiencing downloads. You might be experiencing new information coming in that you're processing, and you're going to need to take action on that new wisdom, on that new energy, but at the same time staying in balance, staying in step, in toe. I'm also seeing that it is also time for you to get more creative. Step into your creative passions, fire signs. This is an energy of you learning how to communicate and articulate the things that are coming in psychically, emotionally. It's up to you to decide. Now, I do want you to go deeper, because this card is showing me go deeper. This card is showing me go deeper. As you connect to these different cycles, it is time for you to go deeper. I swear, Sunshine, she has to know that I be thinking about her, because I was thinking about her while I was playing her song today, and here she is in the live, and I'm always grateful for her presence. With that being said, the moon card is also about things that are still not discovered within us or around us. And I say within us first, because remember, there is nothing outside of your circumstances that is not first inside of you, right? So are there things that are hidden? Do you need to go deeper? The answer is yes. Go a little bit deeper. Go a little bit deeper to discover what it is that you're passionate about, because I feel like that's one of the struggles that you guys are experiencing, fire signs. It's not that you don't want to take action. You just don't know where you want to take action, right? You don't know where you want to go next. You don't know what you want to do next. You're not sure, and that's okay. That is okay. Start by getting more grounded and balanced in your energy. Start by discovering, by taking the time to uncover what it is that you like. Like for me, I love going to the beach. Well, the beach is here. I love the full moon. I love astrology. I love tarot. I love coaching. I love knowledge. I love wisdom. So those are my passions. What about you? What about you? What are the things? Thank you so much. What about you? What are the things that you are passionate about? What gets you going? What are the juices what gets your juices flowing? Now, I want you to think about the dreams that you hold so deep in your psyche, because it is time for you to connect to those dreams and bring them to a physical plane. This is an opportunity for you to connect to your higher sense of self and bring into fruition the things, your desires. Yes, not just things, your desires. If it's a new home, and I'm saying that because somebody clearly wants a new home in here, because I can feel it. Somebody said, I want a new house. Well, they're hearing you. I hear you. I laugh. I know that's like a sarcastic laugh, but it's really not. It is, but it isn't. I'm going to just say, because when I hear it, it's like, but you can have it. And the only limitations are yours. Hello, Marley. The only limitations are yours. So what action is needed? Look at it from a new perspective. Look at it through new spectacles. Imagine yourself getting a brand new set of glasses, and now you can see things that you didn't even know was right in front of you. That is how you bring this into fruition, by looking around you and examining things from a new perspective. And get busy. If you know you want to purchase a home, are you taking steps? Are you, even though you may not want to pay off the debt, are you paying off the debt? Pay it off. If you don't have the money to pay off the debt, what's so hard about asking for help? What's so hard about calling and saying, hey, I need help? Who can you call? You can call Ghostbusters. They answer. I'm kidding. You have a spirit team that will lead you to and connect you with people who want to give to you, who want to bless you, who want to open up doors and opportunities for you. Like, that's real. I met a lady this weekend, and I'm going to move on from here. I met a lady, thank you, Spirit. I met a lady this weekend, and she told me that she's a writer. Thank you for the gift. The voice with what you said almost made me cry. What she said to me is, I'm a writer, but she was my Uber driver, right? I said, really, what do you write? And she tells me all the things that she writes, and I'm excited to hear about it, right? I said, well, when do you write? And she said, well, when I finish driving, I'm tired. I said, well, then you ain't a writer. Because when you a writer, you gonna write. And I wasn't being funny. I just knew exactly where she was because I remember when I was where she was, being an Uber driver. I remember exactly where she was, and I remember the things that I was saying consciously and unconsciously. And one of the first things was that I would always say is, I don't have any help. I'm doing it by myself. I have so much on my plate. I'm doing it by... Anybody else say that? Anyone else says that on a constant basis? I don't have anybody that will help me. I don't have anybody that I can call. I don't have anybody. I don't have any friends in my circle. It's just me. Well, if that is your confession, that is your reality. Okay. If that is your confession, that is your reality. As a man speaketh, so is he. As a man speaketh, so is he. So we have transformation here in the reverse. And this is the last card for my fire signs. This transformation card shows me that there, like I said, and I felt this in the beginning, that there could be a cycle that, again, where you are not really wanting to move forward, or you were kind of stuck and not sure. And that's why this page here, that what was hidden from you. Hey, Mo, what was hidden from you is it's time to look at things from a new perspective. This card is about cycles. Remember, we are in retrograde, and retrograde shows us, retrograde is our friend. I want you to keep that in your mind. This for everybody on this live. I don't care what sign you are. Retrograde is your friend. It is not your enemy. Retrograde teaches you where you are and what you need to make, where you need to make adjustments. If something shows up again, it means that it's still in your energetic field. That means it's still something internally that's associated with it. And that's not a bad thing. It's giving you a time to clear it out. And we're in a full moon right now. It's time. Walter, release these people, right? Let it go. Let it out. I think I need to let it go. Yeah, I'm really getting the music today. It's really coming in. And it could even be with love as well, guys. I just want to make sure that I say that. Events. I feel like this is, yes, it is back here. Thank you, Spirit. And trust yourself. Hey, loving me more. Here we go. In the reverse, this card reveals a strong resistance taking place. You don't like it when they make it. I agree. But that's because when we know better, we do better. Sometimes we don't know better. Sometimes we just rinse and repeat what we hear other people say. And then once you start to recognize, okay, this is a pattern in me and it's here to help me, then I'm not gonna disengage from it. I'm gonna hit it on. I'm gonna hit the head on with the horns. I'm gonna hit the head on with the horns. Yes, I love TKO. It says your energy is stuck and you can't seem to move forward, but don't give up. The blockages will fall away when you choose to transform from within. Like, that's what we just said. I told you guys, my cards be listening, right? Take a look at the patterns of your life to see how you are sabotaging yourself. I literally just said that shit. Like, thank you, Spirit. For example, you may be stuck in ongoing behaviors of self-indulgence or patterns of inactivity, worries, or over analysis. If so, it's time to turn away from the habits of the past and make changes your spirit longs for. Set your intention to transform the negative energy you have been living for so long. Learn to love and encourage yourself. Learn to love and encourage yourself. Learn to love and encourage yourself. Speak your truth. Open up that throat chakra. And choose courage and trust over fear and doubt. I have 2 more signs. I'm almost done. Okay, let me get back in here. These may seem like daunting tasks, but it's time to tackle the things that have been holding you back. The future may be a mystery, right? The future may be a mystery. But like the woman holding the scroll, you hold the truth on your eternal soul. And when you turn to the power and wisdom within, you will be able to face a fabulous future unafraid. That's what we have here. That's what we have here. Beautiful message, fire signs. Who we doing next? Water signs, let's go. Water signs. Hey, Courtney. Courtney, I don't think I've ever seen you before. Come back. Come back here. Let me see you again. Lulu, thank you. Lulu, are you fire? Ah! I'm glad the message resonated. And remember, looking at things from a brand new perspective. Brand new eyes. Ah! Okay! I love it. Grand Rising Emil. Hello, Sheridan. Well, I just ran across you this morning. I'm glad you are here. So good to have you, Courtney. You called out to me when you passed by. Not everybody does that. When people energy pull me, I'm like, come back here. Get over here. Like, who is that? That's my favorite character. Shooting that little thing and like, get over here. Yeah, I love that character. Yes, Scorpion. I couldn't remember. That's my favorite character. Oh, and then I also like the one who goes through the noob Saibot.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I be whipping y'all ass with noob. Oh, I'm glad. I love Mortal Kombat. I think I'm gonna play.
We should.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play. Come on, water signs. Where y'all at? Thank you. You as well, Infinite Goddess. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I thank you for the other day, Uber driver. Were you listening in the cut? Were you listening in the cut? I appreciate you for being here. My Uber driver from ATL.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Ah! See, I be using y'all for content. But it's a true statement, right? I knew exactly where you were. MK used to be my game. I still love it. Like, that's my favorite game, period. Like, I really like it. Now that we've had this conversation, I'm so glad to see what she puts on the big screen because she's a writer. Oh, okay. I love it. You love your Uber experiences. Awesome. Confirmation, Paulette. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Come on, y'all. Let's get the water sign, sun, moon, rising. Sun, moon, rising for your best and highest good. Thank you for giving me clarity for my water sign, sun, moon, rising. Oh, that one popped all the way out, y'all. Oh, somebody finna give birth to something. I'm loving it. Yes, I'm loving this energy. I love when the Empress falls right out the deck the way she did because it's letting me know that something is fertile, something is growing, something is being nurtured. This strong, powerful energy is letting me know that there is transformation taking place. Now, I am seeing now, and I want you to keep in mind, like, do you see how it looks like she's pregnant, right? She's pregnant with new ideas, new abundance, new riches, new wealth, new thoughts, right? Mm-hmm. And she's in this space, but soon she will labor. And so it's that transformation from the unseen to the seen. It's bringing things to fruition that you may not currently see, but it's there. So be patient with yourself, right? Be patient with yourself. The moon is here, so some things are still hidden. There's some things that you may not see quite yet, but they're coming. Be mindful of your communication. They're speaking to your communication. Be mindful of your emotions because I'm seeing a lot of heavy emotions right now for you guys. I feel like there's this up and down inconsistency in your emotions, and it's imperative that you stay consistent with your emotions. Yeah, I know water signs are emotional, but you can't use what you always use and expect something different. That's insane. So choose a different element in your chart, like some fire. We all got a little bit of that, right? So if you a water sign, go ahead and clinch to that fire energy so that you can see some things, make adjustments in your life, right? Boil that water and make some air, because air is fast moving. You want to see this change, go ahead and use the other elements in your chart. What else for my beautiful, beautiful water signs? Okay, this is really wanting to come out. So, what's hidden from you? What is hidden from you, what you don't see at the bottom of the deck, is the way you see abundance, the way you hold on to abundance. I feel like there's a lack mindset or a scarcity mindset that's showing up for you guys, okay? And it's important for you to recognize how much and how much value you have. Yes, it is time for you to ground. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it could also indicate that you may be overindulging or overspending when it comes to certain things. You may not value. This card in the upright is about indulgence, but this could also, again, it's giving me scarcity. It's giving me lack state of mind. It could also feel like depression. It could also feel like down in the dumps energy, right? So keeping that in mind, like, you don't have to be stuck in any type of energy. Yeah, temper your emotions. I knew what I was feeling. I could feel it. Hey, Free Spirit K. It's really time for you to balance out your emotions, because remember, and this is so important, when you're pregnant, your child feels everything that you feel. And I'm not just talking about a physical pregnancy. Whatever you're manifesting is your child. This is your baby, right? So if you're doing it from a place of fear, what are you attracting when you give birth? What is that baby gonna be like? One of the biggest lessons that I had to learn as a mom is that the children that I conceived and gave birth to were of the consciousness of me and their father at the time of conception. They were born from the thoughts and ideas and feelings that I had of myself and he had of himself at that time, and they fused together, both positive and negative, or shadow and light. All of it. And boom, here comes the combination of it to teach you who you are with a little extra juice, right? Because we look at children as if they're like dumb. No, they're beings, they're souls just like you. And just because they came through you don't mean that they're younger than you. Some of them have a certain level of wisdom that they come here with, and they're here to show you. But you reject them, you try to mold them and impact them in ways and hinder their growth. No. Pay attention to what fruit was on your tree, and that is the quickest way for you to heal. If you want to know how to heal, look at your kids. If you ain't got no kids, look at the kids that are attracted to you, that are in your lineage. Real talk. Real talk. If they were sneaky, you sneaky. If they lie, you lie. If they're happy, you got happiness. Remember, kids are sponges and they absorb everything around their environment. Y'all see them little kids be cussing and cutting up? Why? Because that's what they're around. They don't just make it up out the crack of their ass. It's in them because that's what they're exposed to. So if you want to have a successful pregnancy, be mindful of what you're feeding your baby, the consciousness that you're pouring into your baby, be it a new project, a new book, a new career, or literally a child, because that's going to be important for you. You understand? It's going to be important for you. And sometimes it's not always easy to recognize that I'm in this state, right? Sometimes people will text me, and as soon as I see their name, I just keep it moving. I won't even respond because their energy pulls. And I said, okay, well, if I'm attracting this, I'm attracting it for one or two reasons. Either I'm over giving or I got some of this in me. They found me as a resource. They feel like they can recharge their battery with me and they want to take my resources, or I do that to other people. Neither one of them are good. Neither one. I see a lot of determination. I see a lot of determination, communication here. Focusing on your solar plexus, water signs is going to be imperative for you, as well as your throat chakra. Your throat and your heart, and your solar plexus are key at this time for you. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me one more card for my water signs. What is it that they need most before we move on to my earth people? Thank you, Spirit. So some of you guys feel a strong loss here, right? There's something that has gone away. There's something that has gone away or could possibly go away, and you feel very disappointed by that. Something in the past or something current. I feel like it could be relative to your passions. I feel like it's definitely heavy on your emotions, and self-care is very important for you right now. They're showing me the heart chakra needing compassion. They're showing me that you need to show yourself some unconditional love, water signs, okay? Because again, what you're bringing into the forefront of your life is impacted by the things that you feel currently, okay? And that's what I was showing you here. That loss is showing up twice. Okay, I got one more after this. All right, so the loss also says in its events. For some people, it could be a loss of job, a transition, let's say that, a transition of a job. If you don't have a job, then don't be worried about that. It could also just be other events in your life, a separation from a partner. This card is a time for loss, and it may be something minor. It could mean that someone that you care about is slowly drifting away. There may be even a complete severing of ties in a romantic or family work relationship. This card could also signify a personal or financial loss. So be mindful of how you spend your money or what you're spending your money on. I will say that the quicker you detach from the loss, the quicker you recover. They talk about investments here. A stock investment could go south, or some valuables can be stolen. The more you hold on to the value of the thing and feel that loss, the longer you stay in that loss energy. But if you can find a way to see the beauty or the love in that experience and hold and know that the universe is infinite and abundant. And I want to remind you that the universe is infinite and abundant. If you don't believe me, then look at the government. They make money every year. If they weren't making money every year, then we would be we would have a problem. But every year the debt ceiling goes up, and I keep saying that because I want you to see they make money every year. So we ain't lacking nothing unless it's already inside of you. And if you don't want that lack, then you need to cut them ties to lack. You need to cut them loose, all right? So if something does fall away from you in this space, it's okay. Release it. Okay, I was disappointed. Feel those emotions, but don't stay stuck in that energy, and allow yourself to expect the next thing, because the universe always takes care of me. The universe always finds a way for me to get it back. The universe always finds somebody or something to make sure that I get what I need back, that it's never really a loss because it all comes back, right? If I die, physically die, my body goes into the ground and the ants eat it. But the ants make the magic mushrooms. Did y'all know that? They are part of a great technology, speaking of. So if I count it all as joy, if I allow myself to see the blessing in everything, then I recover. And that's what they call in the stock market a recovery or a correction, right? If a stock loses its value or the stock market goes down and you need to and then there's something shifts and it goes back up, they call that a recovery, or they call it a correction. So when it corrects, it goes up higher than what it was when it lost. Sometimes it take a little bit longer. I'm gonna just keep it real, but it still brings you back to wholeness. All right, keep in mind. It also says, let yourself journal, and as you do, make sure you also release the negative energy around the thing that you felt like you lost. Turn to some supportive and positive people, do some enjoyable activities, and let yourself take control and reestablish your power and your peace of mind. Give it time and know that your soul has something even better coming its way. Next, we have our Earth's. That was water signs.
Oh, no.
Huh?
I'm gonna ask you later.
Now let's get it. Earth signs. Let's go. Earth signs. Earth signs. Earth signs. Let's. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, thank you for the gifts. That was super cute. Okay, Virgo energy. I see you. Courtney, I still see you, darling. I still see you. Your energy is really tugging. Courtney, what is it that Courtney needs? Oh, okay. Courtney, be mindful of your spending. I know you've seen that card fly out. You were tugging. I don't know what it is. Maybe you're needing to make a decision on if you should invest in something, or if you or you should invest in someone. Nine of Cups in reverse, that would be a hell to the no. No, 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 no. If you were needing to make a decision that impacts you financially, it's not a good time, because as you can see, these cups are turned over. That is a release. So if somebody has walked out of your life, good riddance, let them go, release, okay? Nine of Cups in reverse is saying that, is letting that go. All right. I don't know why you were pulling on my heart so strong, Courtney, but I just wanted you to, I pulled a card for you because I don't usually do that. Let's get it, y'all. Bye, Terry. Hey, Chris. Chris dots. All right. Somebody needs to work on some mastery. Earth signs. Let's get it. Sun, moon, rising, Virgo energy, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Check your placements in your houses. Spirit is actually very, very diligent about your houses. Check your houses, because this message is going to hit different based on your house. Thank you, Spirit, for being clear. This message will hit different based on your house. So if it's in your third house, your house of communication, if it's in your first house, it may have something to do with your father. If it's in your if it's in your 10th house, your house of public image, public career, it's going to hit different. In your 9th house, your house of philosophy and the occult, it's going to hit different. So look at your houses to see where your earth placement is, sun, moon, rising, because it's going to hit different. You got new ideas coming in. New ideas, Page of Swords, looking at things from a brand new perspective. This might be a time for you to really get active on your studies. This might be something that you really need to study before you start going out there. Spirit is saying, study to show yourself approved, a workman that need not be made ashamed. If you grew up in a spiritual setting, it is time for you to really get into your bag. Financially and educationally, there's something educationally that you need to learn. I am hearing, make sure that you don't get out here and get embarrassed because you're trying to give something and you don't have all the answers, okay? That's first and foremost. And I'm getting heavy, strong third eye energy, because it is really radiating from here all the way to my ear. So if you're clairaudient, you're hearing a message. This is also resonating. They're also showing me that you're getting hot right now. I'm feeling the heat coming in around the ear and the third eye. That is real. You need to make sure you're paying attention. There's something that you're needing to learn, and looking at this experience or this learning experience or this new knowledge from a new perspective, meaning brand new eyes. We got a lot of pages here. This is a youthful energy, perhaps getting in a childlike energy. It's time for you to stand in your bag. It's time for you to stand in your power. King of Wands is present here. King of Wands can sometimes be arrogant, so be mindful of the pride here, but be mindful of the pride here. But you got some new ideas, and these are some strong ideas. These things will get you where you want to go. King of Wands is this is a confident king. This is a king that knows they have everything that they need to have. That lets me know that everything that you need when it comes to this new venture, these new ideas, this new opportunity, the 6th house rules the heart. So thank you for looking at your heart. See what your heart is passionate about. The 6th house also rules your health, your health. 6th house also rules your health. Sunshine, what else does the 6th house rule? Because I can't remember, but it's one more thing, that your enemies. Your enemies. She has a new way of saying it. She may have fallen asleep, but the 6th house is your enemies. Thank you. See, I love her. I love her. Also being rooted and grounded in something. Opposition. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Communication is going to be key for you. Also looking at Mercury. Mercury is also going to be very key for you. They're showing me lots of yellow. So solar plexus is activated in you right now. So throat. So there's something here that you need to change, and it could have something to do with your diet. It could, yes, something to do with your diet. Maybe something that you're eating is giving you some sort of allergy, because they're showing me allergy, itching ears, like some kind of throat and ear allergy. Yes. I'm also seeing, like with the throat, speaking positive to your body. So maybe there's some sort of situation that has come up, and maybe you're unclear about how to maneuver through this particular situation. Speaking and being willing to change, right? Speaking, I am willing to change, and be willing to change. Yes, because the change is going to impact your solar plexus. I have to show some discipline. That means that I need to give myself some restraints. I need to close things in a little bit, because maybe I've been a little bit more broad. I need to narrow my focus a little bit. I'm also hearing that my confidence, this is a strong energy of confidence, okay? Confidence. Taurus in the 4th house. 4th house is your parental house. It's the house of your father. It's also the house of your siblings. So keeping in mind what your siblings have to do. And the 12th house is your house of higher mind and spirit. It's also your house that's ruled by Saturn. So your long-term lessons, looking at years 28, 29, 30 are going to be important for you, as well as years 28, 29, 30, 60, 59, 58. Those years are also going to be important for you. Looking at what Saturn is bringing, what do you need to change spiritually? Is there an ego death? And also checking your Chiron. Marley, specifically, they're saying your Chiron. There's something, an affliction that you're still holding on to that you need to make adjustments with. Specifically you, Marley, it's a Chiron issue that you need to deal with. Again, ideas. This card is about ideas, but it's also higher knowledge. Claudia, this is the card that I was talking about. I'm glad it came back out. This is the card that I was talking about. This is that card of time. Chiron is your wounded warrior. It's the person, it's that part of you that's afflicted. It's the part of you that's hurt and wounded deeply, and it's meant to self-heal. So that's the area in your life that you really need to work at. Look at the house, the placement of the house. So if it's in your 1st house, it's looking at self, the way you view yourself, your connection with the world. If it's in your 2nd house, it could be with your partnerships, with your money. You could have a relationship issue with your money. But you see what I was talking about, how it has the little cards. This is it's dealing with time, and they show it in all of the movies, like Willy Wonka. You'll see it'll swirl around really quickly, and it's like the breaking up, and it's showing you like it's also in the Marvel movie with what's that guy, Doctor Strange, because it's the collapsing of time. So this is like collapsing of time, right? So in the reverse, this is something that you could be stuck, or some sort of crazy loop that you could be in, and it's time for you to use some new ideas and your strength to come out of this space, to come out of this headspace. They want me to go a little bit deeper with this. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords. Thank you. I was like, no, that's not a wand, that's a sword. Ace of Swords is here, and it's also a beginning. So this could be the beginning of something brand new, and there could be some resistance. Thank you, Spirit. This could be the beginning of a brand new timeline for you. This could be the beginning of a brand new timeline that you've never seen before. You have collapsed some sort of time, and right now you might be feeling out of sorts. You may not feel prepared for this timeline. You're not quite sure what you're doing in this space, but it's time for you to see it from a different perspective. You could be over analyzing things. You can also be getting stalled out or stuck or clouded in your judgment, keeping the truth inside. That's why it makes so much sense. Remember at the beginning, Spirit said that study to show yourself approved. I'm getting chills everywhere. Study to show yourself approved, a workman that need not be made ashamed. Why? Because when I study the truth, when I understand the truth, that it doesn't matter what illusion is being thrown at me, I am going to be able to see from a different perspective. You understand? Like this energy that's coming in is saying, hey, there might be some things that try to come in and trip you up, and that's intentional. But because I've studied, because I've done the prep work, because I'm looking at things from a very innocent, a very loving, loving perspective. Because I have the confidence and I stand on business, I am not going to get stuck in this timeline. There's something very, very different in this space, right? There's something very different in this space. Thank you, Spirit. I'm also seeing, again, that determination is very important for you to really stay committed. Whatever it is, your purpose, I don't care who is not following suit. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care how much you love them, how much you want them around. Strong Leo energy coming in. Strong Aquarius energy coming in. Page of Swords. Aquarius energy coming in. And Leo energy coming in through your reading. Check those placements. New messages is also coming in. Some of this information may keep you on your toes. Something's going to keep you on your toes. Look at that. Tell me these cars don't be listening, y'all. My cars got GPS or something. They got this little intuition thing. I don't know what they got, but they be listed. Honor your path. Honor your path. Your path may not be like everybody else, and everybody on this path may not want to journey where you're journeying, and that's okay. The reason that you are here is for your best and highest good. And as you continue to honor your path, and this is for you setting your intention, the intention to honor your path, earth signs. Let me give you what it says, and we are going to close this reading. It's also a number 7 for those who are into the numbers. So, intention. What is your intention? Honoring your past, respect and high regard. A woman stands on stage before her, and an audience applauds her shining presence. On a purely practical level, this card indicates that you will soon receive positive recognition for something you've done or something you're about to do. On a deeper, more personal level, this card reveals a shift in others' attitudes as well as your own towards you. You are starting to see the best. You are starting to see the best in yourself, and as your self-regard increases, others will see the best in you also. If someone treats you with disrespect, if they're not honoring this path, in fact, if someone treats you with disrespect, you now have the power to demand civility. In fact, the energy of self-honor is the only way to get the response from the universe for you that you long for. It also says, so choosing an increasing intention of self-respect in your thoughts and your behaviors. Remember, your solar plexus was being activated, right? This card also talks about your dignity. You have take a powerful approach with incredible dignity and authentic power to your projects, to irresistible vibrations in the universe. Take a bow. When you are acknowledged yourself, the world will acknowledge you back. And I'm going to leave it with that, y'all. That was an amazing power. Y'all had some strong energy. Those earth signs came through with the energy, and I'm really loving it. Seeing this gold it's like you're golden. I heard the golden child, but I also heard the golden healer. So keep in mind, and also someone who is in pursuit of their passion. If you're in your passion, you're in your bag. Make sure that when these ideas, you stay on task. Stay on task. Know who you are. That's it. That's all. Have an amazing day. I will post these on my YT. Make sure you click Amanda Panda. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube. I'm going to start sending you guys special messages over there. So please follow. Curious Musings. Hello. Hello, Lex and Crystal Hernandez. I'm so grateful for your energy today. Have an amazing day. I love you all. Bye, guys. Have a beautiful day.